When I cried out my fiance's name, he was shocked because I had never called him by name before. Whenever I faced him, I either scolded him or ignored him. But what he didn't know was that I had actually been reborn. In my previous life, I had stolen all of my fiance's property and given it to the men I loved. Yet he never blamed me. And even when the man I loved betrayed me, he sacrificed his life to save me. Therefore, in this life, I decided to stay by his side and accept his love. "Lucian, please," I whispered, tears blurring my eyes. He froze. I'd never called him by his name before. Always Mr. Blackwood, which he hated. The surprise flickered in his eyes, then vanished, replaced with that usual cold mask. "You'd do anything just to be with your lover, wouldn't you?" He scoffed. "Too bad. You'll stay cuffed until you finally accept you belong beside me. I won't run again, I promise." My voice was soft, desperate. For a second his gaze softened, then hardened again as he turned to leave. "My wrist hurt," I murmured, lips pouting. His eyes darted to my raw skin and something broke in him. He rushed to me, unlocked the cuffs. "I'm sorry," he said, voice low. The moment my hands were free, I threw myself into his arms, clutching him like I'd never let go. "This time I'll protect you. I'll stay by your side." He pulled back, searching my face, suspicion burning in his hazel eyes. "What do you think you're doing? If this is another trick doll, you're not leaving this mansion." That nickname, doll. I used to hate it. Now it made my heart skip. "I don't want to go anywhere," I told him, wrapping my arms around his neck again. He stiffened, then shoved me back, his hand landing at my throat. Firm but not cruel. "You expect me to believe you've suddenly decided to be obedient? You fought me since day one. Now you wanna play sweet?" He leaned closer, voice low and dangerous. "If this is another game, I'll make sure your lover doesn't live to see morning." I didn't care. Adrian could rot. I was planning to deal with him myself anyway. Before Lucian could finish his threat, I pulled his face to mine and kissed him. He froze, then melted. His hand slid to the back of my neck, deepening the kiss until my knees nearly gave out. Honestly, it was the best kiss of my life. And my first. When I finally needed air, I pushed weakly at his chest, but he pinned my wrists above me with one hand, his lips trailing to my neck. "Next time," he murmured at my ear, "remember to breathe through your nose." My cheeks burned crimson. I buried my face against his hem, embarrassed, until a loud commotion from downstairs snapped us both alert. Serafina, of course. I tried to leave, but Lucian's arm locked around me. "Where do you think you're going?" "Serafina's here," I whispered. He scowled, but finally let me go with a warning. "I'll trust you this time, doll. But betray me and you'll regret it." I hurried downstairs. Serafina was yelling and shouting at Lucius's bodyguard. "I'm fine," I said flatly, pushing past. She lunged at me, hugging me tight. "Oh my God, Ollie. Did Lucius hurt you?" I pulled her off. "I'm fine. What are you doing here?" "I came to check on my sister." "Is that a crime?" She snapped. "Not at all. But showing up at a married couple's house this late, people might think you're the mistress," I said sweetly. A few servants coughed to hide their laughter. Her face darkened. She started spewing nonsense about Adrian, about how I loved him, how Lucian's men put him in the hospital. I slapped her. The crack echoed through the hall. Servants gasped. I never stood up to her before. "You slapped me," she shrieked, doubting it happened. "Want me to refresh your memory?" I lifted my hand again. Her eyes blazed. "What do I care if Adrian's in the hospital?" I shot back. "If he didn't want trouble, he shouldn't have. I just steal me from my fiancé," she sneered. "But you hate Lucian. Yesterday you called him the devil." Potato, I said with a shrug. "I've learned a few things since then." She was speechless. I lifted my hand, flashing the diamond ring Lucian had given me. "See? I'm all ready." His jealousy burned in her eyes. I turned to Ace. "Could you please take out the trash? It's ruining the mansion's aesthetics." Two guards grabbed her, dragging her toward the door as she screamed. I dusted off my hands, satisfied, until I looked up the stairs and froze.